So let's take a look at the scale command. The scale command is located right here in the modify panel. You can select it here to start the command, or you can type in SC and then hit enter, and you're ready to start now. So I'm going to draw a window around this object to kind of show you how we scale and the values that we use, how that makes a difference in the part as we're scaling it. So I'm going to put the window around everything that we have here. I'm going to select enter. And this time, the next thing it's going to ask you is to specify your base point. So what it's looking is like, hey, when I scale this part, what point do you want it to increase around? So if I pick this left hand corner and select that, and then I give a scale factor. Okay, so you can see all of the scale factors. If I did 0.5, I'm going to be looking at like a half of an inch square. And then if I make it like 2, that's going to make that square twice as big. So it's going to be a 2-inch square. So once again, go back to scale. If I draw a window around everything, pick that point, and it doesn't have to be an endpoint, it can be a midpoint. So we can scale around that instead of making it larger. I can also make it smaller. So if I want it to go down to quarter size, I just type in 0.25 and it's going to change that proportion. I'm going to undo this just to make it a little bit, give one more example of this. So scale. And if I want to change it from right here, I can also just drag it. So if I'm like, hey, I'm trying to keep this thing around 1.5, and my tolerance isn't set, but a tenth of an inch. So I have a little bit of room to move that around. So I can kind of drag that and move it around, and then we can just kind of get it right there, and then I could click. So I did not specify a actual, a number to decrease that scale. That time I just kinda dragged it and watched my dimension change, and then I clicked on it. That's kind of like maybe if you're just kinda estimating or trying to get something to fit in a certain area. So, for example, if I had a circle over here and I needed to get that circle scaled down to fit inside of that box, I could move that circle over. I'm just gonna pick it from the center point and then put it right here, and then I'm gonna scale, pick that center point of that circle, and now I can just scale it and say, all right, I just need it to fit inside that box, and that's all I need to do. Um, if I wanted to get it exact, I could draw a line from side to side, move that circle from a center point over to the midpoint, and then go back to scale, pick on that circle, go back to that middle point, and then bring it all the way over to the quadrant. And I have no idea what size that proportion is, but now I know that that circle is definitely an inch and a half circle fitting inside that inch and a half box.